Hello, this is Jane Talbot and it is day 22 of my romantic fiction writing adventure, and it is a very big day. Today I have just passed the 8,000 word mark and I have just come to the end, I think, of chapter 3. So I have sent the manuscript to several of my friends for some honest feedback so that I am in a position to do a final edit in the next couple of days. What has been interesting about today's experience is the story is beginning to open up and characters are beginning to step out of the shadows. A really wonderful character has appeared today, a kind of Merlin figure, really magical, really useful to the story as well, and has really shone the light on the two main characters. This is becoming intriguing. See you tomorrow. Hello, this is Jane Talbot and it is day 23 of my romantic fiction writing adventure. My manuscript for the first 3 chapters is now with 6 friends and I expect to be getting some feedback in the next couple of days. Meanwhile, I have started work on the synopsis. I'm allowed to submit a synopsis of no more than 2 sides. That's about 1,000 words. I'm already 750 words in and I'm treating it as a rough draft on the basis that I may have to edit the first 3 chapters. So things are moving along apace, and I also realise I could be falling in love with the main male character. Swoons all round. See you tomorrow. Hello, this is Jane Talbot and it is day 24 of my romantic fiction writing adventure. Today I have managed to finish the first draft of my synopsis. It's 1,700 words long, so I need to lose 700 words, but I'm quite pleased with the storyline. I've also received some feedback from my editorial team, and that's really interesting too. So my editorial team has romantic fiction fans in it. It has female adventurers in it. The lead character, the female lead, is an adventurous woman, so I thought I'll recruit some real life female adventurers. And then the rest of the team is made up of people who read regularly but not necessarily romantic fiction. And what's interesting is that people are responding to the first 3 chapters in very different ways. What some people love, other people hate, and vice versa. I'm getting some great tips for swoon words to include, and also some insights as to what is missing that needs to be present to make what I am describing more understandable. So things feel like they're on the move even though they're staying still. I'm going to wait for all of the feedback to come in before I start the full edit, but it's looking promising. Bye. Hello, this is Jane Talbot. It is day 25 of my romantic fiction writing adventure. My head is about to explode. For today's adventure, I find myself standing at a crossroads, having to make the decision whether to turn one way or the other. I have received really valuable feedback about my synopsis. I think my story works. There's some fine-tuning to do, but fundamentally it's a good story. The issue that has arisen is I have stumbled across an article about a woman, a published author, I think she was a thriller writer, who took herself out of a spirit of curiosity. She took herself to a Mills and Boon writing course and found it really challenging. And the reason she found it so challenging is that she was told in order to be successful, she would really have to strip out most of the prose. So Mills and Boon is pacey, dialogue led. The talking does all of the work. Then I thought about my book, and mine's about 50-50 prose and dialogue. And I also realised now, having read more articles this morning, that the Mills and Boon reader likes pace and speed. They like to get to the point quickly. So yeah, I may need to know a little bit about the background of each of my characters, but let's just get to the meat as quickly as we can and focus on that story. Whereas my book takes a little bit of time to ready Evie, the main character, for the meat. She has to be ripe for it, and that takes, unfortunately, in my book, 8,000 words. So I'm pretty certain now that if I sent that submission to Mills and Boon, it would be a definite no. So here I am at the crossroads. That is, I pursue my own writing style and explore my own writing style, and I express myself in my own authentic way, or I go down the Mills and Boon route, keep the same synopsis, strip out the prose, and play with this particular genre. Can I write a commercial, dialogue-driven text? Both have benefits in terms of adventure. I am at a crossroads. I'm not sure which way to turn. Spoken to a friend of mine, a thriller writer. He says, just write your own stuff. There will be someone who wants to read it because you are writing yourself. And tonight I'm going to speak to another author to see what her view of things might be. I am torn, and I think I need a break from writing. I might take tomorrow off.